Today I'm coming live from Barnstable. My name's James Booth and you are watching episode number 12 of Daily Marketing Hut Live. So yeah, it's going to be again a quick video. It's 10 p.m. here. I've had a long day travelling. Left Worcester this morning, got the train down to Barnstable, had a few stops on the way. And on the way down, I haven't got it with me, it's in the other room. On the way down, I actually wrote a sales letter. And I'm going to be applying for a job with a top UK copywriter, UK direct marketer, direct response marketer. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to get better at advertising. I love it. I love direct response marketing. It's what I do, and I want to get even better. So for me to do that, I need to be around someone who knows more than me. And this guy, I'm not going to shout out any names at the moment because I don't want anyone else to apply for the job, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to get that. I've typed it up. I'm going to get it handwritten and sent out to him on... It's a weekend, isn't it? So I'll probably get it sent out over the weekend. It'll probably be delivered to him on Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. If I hear back from him, I'll let you guys know how it goes. But yeah, that's it for me. Like I say, that's all I've done today is just get that letter done and travel down here. So no other updates in terms of what I'm reading, anything like that. I've still got 8 keys to greatness to catch up on. But yeah, let's get into the questions. I haven't really got anything prepared for this. So I'm just going to, I've made a couple of bullet points. I'm just going to kind of go at it. So let's see how it goes. Question 1: how to build an audience from scratch with Facebook ads. So this, I kind of touched on it in yesterday's video, but I've read a blog post by John Loomer, his latest one. So if you go to johnloomer.com, you'll be able to get it. It'll be the first one that's on there. But he recently wrote a blog post, and it got me thinking, because what he said in there has been, it's been talked about by Facebook ad experts for a while, and it's something that I've experimented with and had good results. And I think it's time to share it out with you, because there's more and more people using Facebook ads to market their business. There's more and more people using Facebook who are ignoring the ads. So with more ads being shown and more people on the platform trying to ignore those ads, Facebook does need to change the way the advertising platform works. And they're doing that by focusing on showing useful, valuable content. So a lot of people, what they do currently, or what used to be the way, the go-to way with Facebook ads, would be to create an opt-in, a freebie, and target cold traffic promoting that freebie. So you'd use interest, behavior, demographic targeting, and drive cold traffic towards a freebie, where people had to give up their email address in exchange to download this freebie. And what's happening now, or what Facebook are kind of pushing, or what Facebook have decided, is that doesn't really bring any sort of value to the user. You know, if you're scrolling through Facebook and it just looks like an advert and someone's trying to kind of sell you something, you know, if you opt into something, you know you're going to expect some follow-up sales email. So rather than kind of using Facebook or rather than Facebook wanting to promote an environment that sells, what they want is an environment which brings people value. And the reason they want to do that is so people stay on the Facebook platform. They don't want people to get pissed off seeing ads and then close and leave Facebook. They want people to stay engaged within the platform. So what's a new kind of technique which is starting to be picked up by a lot of marketers now is to run Facebook ads to some sort of free content. Now that could be a blog post, a podcast, or a YouTube video embedded onto your website. So for that, you'd kind of run a clicks to website ad. You'd have the Facebook pixel installed on that specific blog post, and you'd build a retargeting audience. For that, for the blog post, you could target cold traffic, and all you're doing there is just giving value. You're not even asking for the sale. You're not asking for an email address. It's just like, here's a blog post, read it. The other way you can build an audience is with video. So what I'm going to be doing is essentially using these live videos as Facebook ads, promote this out to cold traffic, and that will kind of build up a custom audience based on video views. So you can either run ads to your website, run ads for video views. Either one will build a custom audience. Now this custom audience is going to be it's going to consist of people who have previously engaged with you, whether that is watching your video or visiting your website. They know who you are, they know what you're about, and they know what you teach. And what you can do is, once you've kind of warmed them up a bit with this free valuable content, that is when you can start to ask for the sale. So you can target your website audience and your video views with an ad for your webinar, your freebie. That's when you want to be asking for the sale, or not for the sale, but asking them to join your list and essentially go from interested in you to becoming a lead. So yeah, that's what you want to do. That's kind of a fairly, I mean, it's been around for ages, kind of warming up traffic before asking for the sale, but it's being talked about a lot recently, and over the next sort of 6 to 12 months, I think that's the way all these funnels are going to go. It's directing people to free content and following up with an offer specific to the free content they've just consumed. So the next thing I want to talk about is just kind of give you a breakdown of the different types of website traffic. So I've just kind of mentioned building one, sending people to your website and building an audience based on website visitors. It's not kind of as simple as just, I mean, it is simple, but it's not as limited, I should say, as sending people to your website and then retargeting website visitors. You've got the option to do that, so you can literally target anyone who visits your website, but within Facebook's audience creator, you can get a lot more specific. So I think I've mentioned this in a previous video, but essentially you've got your website audience, and from that you can create different custom audiences. So you can create a custom audience based on anyone who visits any page of your website, and that might be good to target them with a general offer. If you've kind of, I don't know, maybe you've got a new blog post up that you'd want people to read, you could target people who visited every page on your website. If you've got quite a broad offer that would be relevant to anyone who's visited your website, you might want to use anyone who has visited your website and use that as an audience to target this offer towards. Another thing you can do is target people who view a specific page on your website. And where this comes in really useful is if you have a very specific offer or a very specific lead magnet. So, I mean, using an example of, I'm going to have to go right off the top of my head here, using an example of a personal trainer. Say a personal trainer, he helps a variety of people. He can help people gain weight if they're looking to pack on muscle. He can help people lose weight if they're looking to lose weight. He can sort out diets, things like this. Say he's quite a broad personal trainer who offers quite a few different services. If he was looking specifically for clients who are looking to build muscle, it might not be the best idea for him to target all of the people who view his website. If he's got articles up there for losing weight, building muscle, eating the right foods, all these different articles aren't going to be, like, for example, people who are reading the how to lose weight article aren't going to be interested in his lead magnet for building muscle. They're not looking to put on weight. So what this personal trainer could do is he could write a blog post, 5 ways to pack on muscle without busting your balls in the gym every day for 5 hours a day. I don't know, something like that. And he could send traffic to this specific blog post about packing on muscle. Within that blog post, he could mention that he has what's known as a content upgrade, if you've heard that term, which is essentially a lead magnet specifically for that blog post. So it could be 5 ways to pack on muscle. Here's a cheat sheet. The first 7 things you need to be doing before starting your exercise program. Shitty example. You get the point. So he's got a specific blog post, a specific offer. What he can then do is run out to this blog post, create a custom audience, and target people who viewed that specific page. So he could target people who only have visited that one page on his website. That would tell this personal trainer that they are interested in packing on building muscle. So he can target the freebie or the lead magnet designed to help people build muscle to people who read just that blog post. Hope that made sense. I kind of went off on one. Another way you can target website traffic is people who viewed a specific page but not others. And where you'd want to use this is things like your sales page. So if you're sending people to a sales page, they view your product, they don't purchase it, they just kind of press that X. you can get in front of them again with an ad targeting people who viewed the sales page, but not the sales confirmation page. Where your sales process would work, go to a sales page, this looks good, buy, enter your credit card details, buy now, and you're taken thank you to a page that says thank you for purchasing. I don't know, you might get a confirmation email. So that's your sales confirmation page, and people will only visit that page if they've purchased your product. So if they view the sales page but not that sales confirmation page, you know that they've checked out your product but haven't bought. So you can target people who view your sales page but not the sales confirmation page, and put out an ad there. You could be giving a last minute discount. You could be asking if there's got any questions to make that buying decision a bit easier. Just follow up with people who viewed your sales page but didn't buy. And the fourth way, or the fourth custom audience you can create based off your website traffic, is people who've visited your website within the last 6 months, but not within a set number of days. So the example I always give with this is you could create a carousel. Say you blog weekly, for example. You could create a carousel ad with your 4 latest blog posts, target that to people who have been on your website within the last 6 months, but not in the last 30 days, and just kind of put an ad out there saying, I noticed you haven't been on our site for a while, here's what you've missed out on while you've been away. And that's just kind of designed to re-engage people, get them back into your business, back into a more relevant custom audience, so that you can retarget them again, get them as a lead. So yeah, there we go. Actually, it was quite a bit longer than I thought. This one I thought it was only going to be about 5 minutes. We've got nearly 12, which is pretty good going. Yeah, I'm going to get off. I need to get this uploaded to YouTube, and I need to get to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow.